We are certainly excited to celebrate the 50th anniversary of landing on the moon, but there is another story. We talk often of the men who flew to the moon, who took the first steps, who participated in all of it, but we almost never hear about the women that were prepared to do the same, but were not allowed for gender reasons only. There were 13 women that were actually requested to come and do testing, and as is described here at the International Women's Air and Space Museum here in Cleveland, Ohio, the women were passing and even surpassing in some of the testing, but then it was cut off without notice and without reason. There were congressional hearings that were held, and the women tried to use what political contacts they had, what knowledge they had, and what connections they had to be able to be heard, not because they were women, but because they were qualified, and be excluded simply because they were women. And I'm going to read a quote because I think this is incredibly profound. The director of spacecraft and flight missions for the Office of Manned Space Flight, then named George M. Lowe, is quoted to say, "I think this gets back to the way our social order is organized, really. It is just a fact. The men go off and fight the wars and fly the airplanes and come back and help design and build and test them. The fact that women are not in this field is a fact of our social order." Wow. So no fact based on talent, skill, capability, psychological testing, physical testing, none of those facts were presented. Simply a statement that only men can do it. I'm really proud of and honored by reading the stories of these women who came before us. I know that their dreams did not come true. They did not get to participate in the way that they wanted to. But for women my age and for the women that are coming after me, we will get these opportunities. And it is because of women like this who fought hard, who made enormous sacrifices. And so while we absolutely should be honoring the men who made this first trip and all of the scientists and congressional representatives and everyone that participated in making this happen, I think it only fair that we also remember the women that were fully qualified to participate but didn't have the opportunity, and what that needs to mean in the future. When we talk about readiness, we need to find the best humans to operate in the best scenarios, not just choose by gender alone.